What is up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new video. And today I wanted to say, first of all, everybody who's been messaging me, commenting about my safety and all of that, thank you very much. If you guys didn't know, there was a huge earthquake in Myanmar which created huge aftershocks which hit Bangkok, and there was a few buildings damaged. A building that was being built, it was in progress of getting built, actually fully collapsed. I'm not sure about any casualties or anything like this. I didn't feel anything. You know, I maybe was actually outside of the house at that time, so I'm not sure. Didn't feel anything, but I'm also like 200 kilometers away from Bangkok. Although I have noticed there's a few people in the chat of the condominium that I'm living in saying that they heard some weird noises inside of the apartment complex, you know, in their condo units and stuff like that. So it must have been quite a crazy experience, and you know, it's one of those experiences you do never want to experience. Now, if you guys remember, there was actually an earthquake situation in Turkey as well, which we have witnessed, and we also did a big help for the people who actually were, you know, their houses were completely destroyed. And it's a big thanks to all of you guys. You're big legends. You really truly helped them out. And I see that probably there is nobody really to help, right? So let me give you a little bit of news here on the live, because first of all, I'm really sorry, but tomorrow there's going to be some very unpleasant news for a lot of you guys. I'm not going to be telling you what the story is in this video, so you might as well wait for the second one. Now, a bit on the news, which could be actually the last news, but we will have to see. France and Britain's plan to send European troops to Ukraine has failed, so it was impossible for them. The details are, and I'm going to read this out. You know, a lot of people are saying, oh, he read that out. Yes, obviously, some articles, it's easier to just read out. European leaders gathered in Paris on Thursday to try to hammer out an agreement on the deployment of European land, air, and sea forces in Ukraine. The talks lasted several hours and included a phone call with the U.S. president. However, Paris and London failed to convince their allies to publicly declare their readiness to send troops to Ukraine if a peace agreement is concluded. So obviously, you know, we're going to be yapping on about this peace agreement that, you know, we already know that doesn't really work whatsoever. It's, you know, you can't even get a 30-day ceasefire out of Russia because they're just too afraid. And I've explained why in my previous videos, because Putin doesn't want a mobilization, and as we know, there's going to be a 30-day ceasefire. Ukraine is going to get stronger. If Russia wants to get stronger, they will have to mobilize citizens, and then that means that citizens have nothing else to lose but go after Putin. So they definitely do not want any of that. Putin also decided not talking to the Ukrainian authorities. It seems like he was actually looking to speak, or maybe made it seem like he wanted to speak to them, but he decided not to talk to them because obviously, you know, he thinks like, who the heck are they to talk to? They're nobody. Ukraine is supposed to be Russian, so why would I be talking to some random people? And that's what he thinks and believes in as well. Putin decided to replicate the experience of the 155th Brigade accused of beheading Ukrainian soldiers to other units. The achievements of Mikhail Gudkov, commander of the 155th Marine Brigade of the Pacific Fleet, should be replicated in other units of the Russian army, Vladimir Putin said during a meeting with sailors of the Arkhangelsk nuclear submarine. How can you even hold peace talks if you're going to be talking about crazy people like that? What does this make? That means that Putin himself is a crazy maniac that's doing this. So, I mean, it doesn't really make any sense whatsoever, you know. And looking at the news, I'm looking at them every single day, right? And it is just unbelievable at the absurdity that is happening day to day. It's just insane absurdity. I don't even know how to comment on this. It's been such a painful experience, and the fact that a lot of people don't understand what is actually happening in reality really makes me wonder, like, it's so easy nowadays to brainwash people and to change their minds of thinking different ways, or they follow one influencer or one president or one political side, the other political side, then they start blaming each other, being on the left, on the right. Guys, living in today's world is not about being on the left or on the right or anything like this. I think we as normal people should be making our own opinions about what is happening. And if you have questions, maybe you should talk to your neighbor or your family or your friends that have different opinions, so you could have a very nice conversation figuring out how the world works. Because I'm trying to figure it out every single day, and obviously the news aspect of it is just unbelievable. That is the reason why there's going to be a change, and you will see it in tomorrow's video, guys. I hope you will enjoy it, and it will definitely bring back the people who used to watch me quite a long time ago. It's very interesting, a little Easter egg hint for all of you, and we will see how it will work out, because I have been pretty much depressed from looking at those news all the time, hearing about what my country is doing, hearing about other presidents, hearing about this and that. It is just, I don't even know what's going on. It seems like the whole world is changing. The whole world is becoming such a different place that we will never understand what truly is happening. So all we can do is just learn, realize, and maybe even sometimes act up before it's too late. Now, I want to say a big thanks to all of you people who have been watching me and supporting me daily. I really appreciate all those people who have been commenting, liking, and subscribing. I really truly appreciate every single one of you guys supporting me on my Patreon page and my Coffee page as well, guys. And a big shout out to the YouTube members as well. We're not forgetting about anybody over here whatsoever. I just really wanted to say a big thank you to every single one of you guys. It's been one heck of a journey, and you guys are just amazing. I really appreciate everything that you have done, watching me, watching my life change, and how everything is happening and all sorts. So thank you very much, guys. I know this video might have not been as informative as you wanted to, but I just wanted to speak out to you guys in this very informal way, and thank all of you and just spice it up with a bit of news. But tomorrow, guys, get ready, get your seatbelts on, whip out your popcorn, because tomorrow is another day and we will see what is going to be happening. Thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Adios, amigos.